The Brooklyn Nets currently in third place in the Eastern Conference. They are without one of their key pieces, have been without one of their key pieces in Kyrie Irving. And I think we're kind of seeing a little bit of an impact with that. They played the Warriors the other night, and they didn't look like they were all together. And right now, I think you can make the argument that this is not a team that can win the NBA Finals. I think that's like, this is just not that team. My question to you, Andrew, is how far can the Nets go without Kyrie Irving?
Second round, depending on matchups, maybe first. I'm serious. Depending on matchups,
Why
maybe
do you say
first.
that?
Because if they fuck around and they fall low enough, and then they got to play Milwaukee in the first round, they're getting bounced without Kyrie. Dude, it's getting bad over there. Like, I understand the Warriors are beating everybody, but it's getting pretty bad. Like, James Harden is 75% of what he was. KD is carrying that team. They don't have the supporting cast. Like LaMarcus Aldridge, he is not the same LMA that he was a couple of years ago. Blake Griffin, he has shown flashes of being the old Blake Griffin, but even then, he's not the skywalking Blake Griffin that he once was that could play bully ball. They need Kyrie to come off the bench. I mean, not even come off the bench. They need Kyrie to suit up, and I don't see that ending anytime soon. Without Kyrie, they're screwed, dude. They are at the point, like, they're on DEFCON 3, dude. At this point, they're better off just having Steve Nash suit up and fucking play point guard for them.
You think Steve Nash would do that?
I used to think that with the Knicks with Derek Fisher. I'm like, honestly, the Knicks were so bad and Derek Fisher was our coach. I'm like, we'd be better with him fucking on the court than him on the sidelines, honestly. And the Nets might be too.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, and without stating the reason why, because that gets everyone in trouble with everyone, Kyrie Irving hasn't been there, and we're seeing what this team is like without one of its most crucial pieces. That's the reality of the situation. This Brooklyn Nets team was constructed to win with KD and Kyrie Irving. They added James Harden, but that was the crux. The main ingredients of this big dinner, this amazing dinner that made this casserole of excellence that they made up in Brooklyn was Kyrie Irving and KD. And then you get the sugar, spice, James Harden, and a little bit of other people, but it was mainly those two ingredients, and one of the main ingredients is not there. You can't make like Andrew, you know this as well as anyone. You can't make you can't make a chicken salad with chicken shit. Because right now, that's what you have comparatively to what you would have had with Kyrie in the lineup. Like, no disrespect to any of the players over there in New York playing point guard, but it's just not the same. They can't fill the shoes. This team was constructed to win with Kyrie. Him not being here, it puts them in a much more detrimental position than they were originally. That's just the truth of the situation. They are not going to win they're not going to win the East. At this point, the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks have a better chance of winning, quote Charlie Sheen, winning and going on to the NBA Finals. I think they could legitimately compete given how kind of weak and inconsistent the East is right now. And the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie, I think they would have been the team. It would have been not even close because they would have had so much. James Harden, KD, whatever the hell Blake Griffin is, able to get rebounds and score inside, and Kyrie. That is too much. And they would finally had time to play together. It just seems like every single time this team is like on the pinnacle, on the path to victory, on the path to winning, one of these pieces is just not available. And I know you and I both we're kind of tired of Stephen A. Smith, but one thing I think you and I can both agree, for whatever reason, it's true. Kyrie Irving has not been there for a while. And it just doesn't just have to do with this season. Go back to last season. Go back to the season before that. He's just not there. And at some point, you got to be at some point, KD's got to factor Kyrie out of his plans. Like whether when he's up for free agency or whatever, he's got to factor him out of his plans. You got to think.
All I can really have to say to that is, this is karma, dude. It's karma. He went to the Nets instead of the Knicks. That's KD's karma. And the Nets' karma is leaving New Jersey. That's all I got to say.
It's not like you were a New Jersey Nets fan. Why are you mad at the Nets for leaving New Jersey?
I was never a New Jersey Nets fan. It's just I'm upset when I'll talk to kids that were born like after 2005, and they will, they claim to be the basketball fans. Apparently, these kids in high school right now, a lot of them don't even know that like the New Jersey Nets used to be a thing. Like we used to have a team here, and now we don't.
They used to have a killer logo too.
Not even not dude. That logo was that logo was hard. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And it's not even like, dude, like these kids that are in high school now, dude, like 4, 5 short years before these kids were born, 2000, 2001, 2000, the Nets were in the finals. The New Jersey Nets were good. When they had Jason Kidd, they were Eastern Conference Finals, NBA Finals. And then they stopped selling out and had to go. Well, they stopped selling out, so they sold out and went to Brooklyn.
Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.